Chat, what's up? We got ourselves a nice Pro 6-man. This is not the first time we've done this. We've done it a few times before. 6 different RLCS pros queuing up to play each other today. In a 6-man's lobby. If you guys haven't ever seen 6-mans before, it's basically just everyone individually queuing up. These guys always randomize. Technically, 6-mans works where you can do captains and have all 6 players get drafted, but in general, this Discord, I don't know if I've ever seen them captain. They always just randomize. And our random teams that we have today are Firstkiller, Atomic, and Chicago versus Retals, Gyro, and Dreaz. So best of 5 between these 3. I offer them up for the first game before they started queuing. $50 as a prize pool for this initial best of 5. So I'll be paying out. Normally these guys do wagers against themselves, but today, at least for this first match, I'm going to cover it for them. So on one side we have G2, except Firstkiller for JNaps, and then no teammates on either side of the field. How do you guys like my picked names? We got into this really, really quick because I don't want to hold these guys back from starting their game. Orange has to take this right. Currently, Orange is down. And my experience is watching these games is that they don't always go how you might predict, you know? I don't know if it's worth thinking too hard about whether teams have third men or finishers, or it doesn't seem like that's the way 6-mans really goes. Maybe these guys would disagree, but I get the feeling that everybody plays a bit of a different role in 6-mans. Oh, Retals, nice shot. Right now, the blue team stepping up to the plate. You're not going to get to see any replays because we are basically going to be skipping every single one. But Regayez is the name I went with for Retals and squad. And they're currently in the lead. Yo, Hootie! Think of it a tier 1 for 4 months. What's going on, Hootie Hoo? Appreciate you stopping by to watch some top tier 3v3. It's a nice save by Retals. Chicago trying to cut underneath and steal every last bit of boost. Gyro easily beats these frauds. He's in the process of doing so. That's for sure. What do you guys think about Envy? Oh my goodness, that's not a great clear across the net. I don't think Gyro needed to touch this. Instead, just lobbed it directly into basically an own goal. But I'm excited to see how Envy's going to play. Dreaz, Illusion, and Mist, right? I think it'll be exciting to see that mix-up. Dreaz, as I talk about him, nasty shot. I'm going to skip these. I want to watch him, but I can't. I don't know if we'll do too much casting during these. Something about hard casting these 6-mans doesn't feel like the right vibe. I don't think that is, the vibe of these matches at all. It almost gives them like a ultra competitive kind of vibe that I don't think is necessarily what's going on. I think it's more of a friendlies type vibe and fighting games, I think Envy will improve, but not confident about making major. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's tough. I don't think there's a lot of space. I think the teams at the top, none of them look like frauds up there. So it could be really hard working in. Space Station came in as the 5th seed, which in theory, that should be the team that you should be trying to replace if you're somebody looking to make the next major, but that did not look like a team that was replaceable. Atomic. Ooh. Almost an outplay. G2 and Firstkiller need a goal here in the next 30 seconds. I think I heard Chicago. I don't know if I heard him say it or I saw a tweet about it. But he just talked about how six-mans is one of the toughest places to play. It is hard to win a six-man series for whatever reason. Oh, Gyro, nice demo. Matter ball not online. Firstkiller. That had to be it. That had to be it, I think. Blue team should be able to clean it up. Oh, that's a nice pass. Good infield cut. This would be so devastating. Game 1 for Retals, Gyro, and Dreaz. Why is everyone calling it six-mans and not threes? Wait, I haven't seen this yet. I forgot that this was like a thing that people were talking about, but I haven't played yet. What the heck? I don't hate it. You know, other than the fact it doesn't show the orange team's scores, it actually is kind of interesting to see like how everyone did relatively to everyone else. If you guys haven't seen that like there's a bug. It has to do with the new game mode because the new game mode scoreboard looks just like that. Everybody's stacked together in the entire lobby and no like second team. So obviously they accidentally pulled that into private matches somehow. But I don't hate the idea of like even being able to maybe toggle it to that because then you can see how, you know, did somebody hard carry on a certain team. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Be able to toggle to see. I think that actually could be pretty interesting. They might have accidentally fallen into something cool. Because it does seem pretty clearly like an accident because of the fact that the blue team score shows at the top. It shows the blue team like with 3 goals and it doesn't show what the orange team had because the orange team lost. And that kind of is evidence that they didn't mean to do it. Because they would have had the orange team's score somewhere if that were the case, if it was intentional. Post-game chat gonna be toxic? It definitely is. It definitely is going to turn up the toxicity of post-game chats of people saying they carried. They hard carried lobbies, and you can see it right there, plain as day. Blue squad finally breaking out of defense. I feel like they've literally been stuck making saves for the entirety of this minute 30. They went out to such an early lead and could just kind of control it the rest of the way. But it doesn't seem like the same thing is happening so far in this game. Oh my goodness, that was almost a nasty own goal. Is that Dreaz? Well, oh, that was a crazy pre-jump, dude. Definitely looking for some clips. Firstkiller bumping Gyro. That's not going to matter. He couldn't get back to it before Dreaz got there. All of orange on the back line finally. This is the first time Blues really pushed them all the way back. Nice read by Atomic where the whole team just outplayed everybody except for Gyro. Easy takeaway. You need to see that BDS team play together. Oh, chat, you guys see, by the way, I made a comment yesterday when Queso just announced that they were no longer Queso. I said the best team in Rocket League doesn't have an org. People got pretty mad at me about that. I almost didn't say best, but I decided, screw it. I think people will get mad at me if I say it, so I'm going to. And it worked out People did seem to get pretty upset about it. But then I made a poll. I made a Twitter poll. And that Twitter poll, honestly, is maybe ending around now. I asked at least my Twitter followers. I don't know if it expanded past my own. Who is the best team? Chat, who do you guys think is the best team right now? I only put in 4 options. Twitter only allows 4 options. I said G2, X Queso, BDS, or NRG. Which of those 4 teams is your best team in the world? That was it. All I said. Best team in the world. Maybe I might have even said best team in the world. I might have just said best team. Anyways. Oh, it's got 48 minutes left on it. So you actually can still vote. You can go onto my Twitter and you can still vote if you want to have your opinion heard. That being said, Queso is winning. I mean, nobody's coming close to G2 or Queso. I think, obviously, there's some clear reasons why those are the only 2 in the argument. At least for now. But people were acting like I was insane for maybe suggesting that Queso could be considered the best team, but Twitter followers seem to agree. No way you got energy in that list for current best teams. They have the most points in North America, so I did the 2 teams that have the most, or sorry, they don't have the most points. They're the second most points, and they got second in the last major. So behind G2, they had the second most points. And I included Queso because they got second, even though they don't have the second most points. They have the third most points. Definitely Renegades. Yeah, I didn't include another option. So if you think the answer is other, you know, feel free to tell me now. But one thing that I will say is, regardless of whether or not they're the best team, I do think they're the best team to sign right now. What do you guys think about that? The fact that they're dominating, they're young, all signs point to continued domination. If you're looking to pick up a team, we might be bailing out of this server. I get the impression that, I mean, I can't see as a person who's watching. The server never really matters to me, but it must have been pretty bad. Yo, what up, Barry Livin?
Yo, 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 I am back.
Good to have you back, Barry Livin. Good to have you. Queso is up there. You're a huge NRG fan. NRG doesn't belong in that convo until they win something. That's fair. I mean, they're not winning in the poll for a reason. But I had to include as many options as possible, right? Furia is not bad. I don't know if Furia is arguing for best team in the world, though. They have 1 less point than G2. Oh, NRG does? Yeah, I think that's because you always get like an additional point if you won something. For that exact reason. Like, a tie should definitely be broken by a team who, like, got a win. So I think all first place finishes in both the regionals and the major have an additional point attached to them. I wonder if the major has, like, 3 points or something attached to it. That would be interesting, because it'd be, like, better than a regional win. If you have to make a next-gen tournament today, who would be included? Feeling like we're running dry on young prodigies. Yeah, all of them are turning 15. If you include the 15-year-olds, then there's still tons of options, of course. But if you don't, it is running dry. You have Evo for sure, who is about to turn 15 within a month. You have Retals and Killiers. Those are easily your top 3 without thinking too hard. Maybe there's more. You maybe have Drally, who started playing again. I don't think he's 15 yet. I don't know if Drally's back to old Drally form, but the fact that he's playing the game again means he's certainly back on the list, right? I don't know if we could finish that out. If you're talking about like a 3v3, if we got 4, we would need a couple more. I'm open to suggestions from chat. Those are the ones I can think of really quickly. Nupa's 15, so he doesn't count. He's already of age. Yeah, I said Retals, Killiers, Evo, and then Drally, since he's kind of back on the game again. Now I guess Ferry and Mark can be on Team Queso. Surely Queso are looking to pick up new players. Yeah. Yeah. Except, I don't know if... It seems like Mark's not even allowed to play on another team, which is kind of crazy. He's faking. Is Fast 15 yet? No, he's not. Zen, yeah, that's true. Zen is on there for sure. It's kind of weird. It's like, it almost like doesn't matter. He's going to have to be 16, right, before he can play. But wait, no, Zen turned 15. Didn't Zen just turn 15? So I don't know if he's on it anymore. Because I thought the whole idea was like he was going to be able to play maybe this split or something. They like banned him right as he turned 15. How old is Aegis? He's like 17. What happened with Mark? Mark was benched on BDS, and I think BDS is still holding on to him. So, you know, he's under contract with them, and it seems like they're not letting him try out other options, or he's trying out other options, but none of them have the kind of cash to buy Mark out. I don't know the details of it, but basically, as far as I'm aware, Mark doesn't have a team and won't have a team for who knows how long. FaZe is a consistent top 3-4 team in the world. That is very true. In the world, definitely NA. Yeah, I guess in the world too. I think you could say world. But unfortunately, they haven't pushed past that. What's going on? Stars Age of Riddles. Stars Age of Riddles. Your name was something different before, right? Why didn't they do alone like Archie on Endpoint? I don't even think that's alone anymore, chat. Is that right? I'm pretty sure Archie's just actually on... oh, no. Is that the one I'm thinking of? No. But no, yeah, it's Archie. I don't know what I'm saying, chat. What is the BDS roster? It's just Seiko in for Mark. It's a full French team now. Oh, just stars? Okay. Archie is on loan. Yeah, I heard about that. Why did I think that changed for some reason? What does that mean, being on loan? Somebody explain that to me. Oh, Achilles is here. That's Shift right there. He'll tell us. Any leaks? Any leaks? You changed your name 9 times, so Cole might be familiar. Uranium, Abject Vote. Abject Vote is the most familiar. What up, Gino? He's under contract with Semper, but is playing for Endpoint. Oh, interesting. So Semper's just paying him to play for another team, and Endpoint doesn't have to do anything? That's kind of interesting. It means you're 10Z. Or 10s? Actually, I don't... Is that guy's name 10s or 10Z? I'm sure all the FPS people are cringing at me right now. Well, this was a big bummer. Nice Firstkiller chasing down Gyro on the back wall, creating an opportunity for last second or near last second goal. The dream is alive though, for sure, for Team Blue. Nobody had faith going in. You know, we didn't have time to do a prediction or a poll, but I have a feeling that the blue team would be fighting against the odds right now, according to those predictions that we didn't run. This is a crucial game. This is a crucial game. Whoever wins this overtime wins it. Calling it here. Oh, Atomic and Firstkiller playing no, you take it. And almost to the point of getting scored on. Oh my goodness. That is a fortunate 50. That could have 50'd into the net. Oh, what a drop down. Oh, good defense. Wow. All right. It has been all orange team up until this moment in the overtime. Things are getting physical. A lot of bumps on the back line for orange. Oh, this is funny. No one's around though. Firstkiller doesn't seem worried. I can't tell from my camera perspective that no one's around, but the fact that Firstkiller didn't seem worried at all made it very clear that no one was around. Oh, Atomic outplaying 2. Dreaz got to do it all by himself. Atomic dunks again. Ooh, that could have been tough. Gyro. getting absolutely owned by Retals. Oh no, Retals. Retals stopping Gyro's clear. Says, no, keep it right here, right at the midfield. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I know I said the winner of that game is going to win the series. And now I'm hoping I'm wrong, because I want to believe. Are any of the participants streaming? Does anyone know? I don't know if any of these guys are streaming. A few of them are pretty regular streamers. I'd say Dreaz streams pretty regularly. Honestly, kind of all of them. First, and Chicago. First, like, almost never streams. Chicago does on occasion. And then Atomic, I think, never streams as far as I'm aware. So don't check Atomic or Firstkiller. I highly doubt they're streaming. There's actually a fine chance that everybody else could be. Chicago streams like once a month. I feel like he bursted around. There was some time he was doing a bunch of streams in a row. I feel like that's how it usually goes. For people who don't stream as often, they're like, for like a month, they'll kind of hit up the streams very, very frequently. Honestly, I feel like that's the case with Retals too. But now that maybe that's just the off season. I know he was doing like almost daily streams for a bit, but now season back on, maybe streams slow down. These are the buckets. Yeah, you just like hearing comms? No, comms are definitely fun to listen into, for sure. I think I think like this content like is some of the best. I mean, not saying from my perspective, it probably is even better from the player's perspective. But even then, just pro 6-mans, I think is one of the most interesting things to watch on streams, because it's something that you don't really get anywhere else. It's different. It's a different product than RLCS even. And especially if you get to listen to the comms, it just doesn't get better than that in terms of things to watch. Especially when you'll tune into Rocket League streams or like Rocket League at certain times, and you're going to get 99% of streams are ranked. And then you get something nice and unique, especially with a high level lobby like this. Yo, what up? Oh, Triad. This is your first time chatting, but you love me. I appreciate that. You're quick to attach. Gregan doesn't want to coach. I can see that. I think he's on the path to a great career in the desk and the commentating and analysis and all that. I don't know why we'd want to give that up. You should hop into one of the team's voice comms. Just because I like didn't talk to them about that or anything, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna surprise them. Because like I said, if I had to guess, I actually don't think any of them are streaming, which means, you know, you're talking like you're not on a stream, or you're just chilling like you're not on a stream, and then all of a sudden I pop in and everything you're saying is live. You didn't find anyone streaming, yeah. Did the recent Rocket League update break the scoreboard? Yeah, I think the wow, this is a nice shot. See, I know we would want to rewatch that, but sorry, chat. Yeah, we're pretty sure that it's a Brug, the private match scoreboard. That'd have been nasty. Any chance to run more series? Oh, I never know. Sometimes these guys are interested in grinding like a long time. They queue up a bunch of times. Sometimes one series and they're done. I think the fan favorites right now have to be, okay, Chicago. Chill off the gas, dude. Oh my goodness. Chicago putting the team on his back. Feer, would you transition to the desk like Johnny would give him the opportunity? Definitely, for sure, for sure. I would absolutely do it. I think I need to put in some time. I think I need to like like try, if that makes sense. I made zero effort to do that, other than, you know, practicing casting ones and stuff on my stream, a little bit of threes here and there. Oh, that's a nice play too, though, dude. It's heating up here. Yeah, I'd have to make a concerted effort. I have to make like an intentional effort to get there. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna happen. Because there's a ton of very good casters and, you know, analysis doers, what analysts, that's the word. And they are all very intentionally grinding, trying to get there. So it's like you can't do it without being both great and putting in very intentional work. And I imagine there's actually tons of great people who put in very intentional work and it still doesn't work out. So they should have brought you in as an expert witness for Daniel's debut. I hope that if they ever start doing more one stuff or something, they can bring me in an expert witness for that. I do think I'm an expert witness for ones. Obviously, they have the expert witness already, so they don't really need more. But if they wanted more, I'm around. Oh, wait, did somebody start a prediction late for this one? 30 seconds for Blue Team to come back. Here, would you take a casting job starting in CRL? Or would you hold up to RLCS? I don't think you can do that. Like, I'm not sure. You'd have to be really confident and pretty assure yourself to say, I don't want any casting job until I get an RLCS casting job. What? I don't think that's the thing. So yeah, definitely I would do like CRL or, you know. Okay, this is... The dream is alive? The dream is alive, chat? You think most people contributed heavily to the scene will get the recognition they deserve in time? That's cool. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but I like the sound of it. Sounds good. All right, this one's hitting ground. OT. Hey, Feer, what's the fun fact? Ooh, that's a good point. Thank you, Akashi. I can't say it. I'm going to say it when I have more dedicated time, because I don't know. Actually, it's not that big of a story, but I want the focus to be my fun fact, because I think it's very fun. All right. Prages for game 5. We all want to see it. Ooh. How close is Dreaz to connecting? 2 defenders up on that. Gyro has absolutely no boost. Almost. Need a double demo. Let's go. Blue team keep the pressure on. Nope, this is absolutely where it ends. At least I thought. So much space they just gave him. Dreaz can't go. Last back has to just chill. Firstkiller to the back pass to Gyro. You'd love to see it. Oh, the double actually was like perfectly missed. I feel like it almost was better that he dropped it off the crossbar. Is that? No, of course not. Oh, that's not a good first touch. Whatever, worked out. He's Dreaz. He's Dreaz. He can make it work. It's another subpar first touch. Imagine Gyro, who'd been camped out in the air for who knows how long, redirects that in. Yeah, best of 5. These 6-mans are always best of 5. So right now, Retals, Gyro, Dreaz fighting for a game 5. Oh, wow, that could have been it. Big miss. Blue team's been threatening, man. Oh, let's go. Oh, just a little bit behind Gyro. I know it didn't end up behind, but he had to slow down. He had to play it really, really soft. He couldn't, like, crush into it and put on the actual banger he would have needed to score. Oh my goodness. I was... what just happened there? That should have been a goal, should have not? Even if Chicago hit it, like, half as hard, it was all his team. It was a total blunder, it felt like. Have I done a Spring Regional 1 prediction? I haven't. Maybe we'll do that. Dude, 3 minutes of overtime. Literally 8 goals in this game in regulation. Now all of a sudden, everybody's got perfect D. Dude, Gyro, he's been threatening this whole overtime to get a clip, man. That was a nice double. He's out. Yeah, he's completely out. You should want me on Johnny White. People say that all the time. And I guess my real answer to you is I'm not sure it'll be as interesting as you think it would be. Oh, that's got to be it. Yep. GG's. Slotted by First. Well, the dream was alive at first. But it's not going to happen. Firstkiller plus G2. Take the dub.